Hey guys, I'm Alan. Today we're learning the electric guitar part for Sunday is Coming by Phil Wickham. A tab, a Helix patch, and a cover video will all be linked down in the description. Be sure to check those out. This song has 9 guitar parts, so you kind of have to pick and choose what you're going to do. We're doing this in the key of C at 80 beats per minute. Now I'm going to start off with just a clean tone and a quarter note delay for verse 1, and we'll come in on the 4th beat. So we're starting off like kind of outlining a C chord, playing the 12th fret of the G string and the 13th fret of the B string. I'm using fingers 3 and 4 for that. Here we go. We'll come in on the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll spare the rest of that, but basically that's all we do for verse 1 and verse 2. Just continue playing that C chord on beat 4. On the first chorus, we'll kick in some light overdrive. Here's what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So let's go over that real quick. Also, don't forget that tab's available if you guys have trouble figuring out all these fret numbers. So we're going to start off on the 9th fret of the G string. We'll hammer on from the 9th fret to the 10th fret. So that sounds like this. Then we go to the 8th fret of the B string, and then the 10th fret of the D string. So you put that all together, it's like 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the next one we'll hammer on from the 10th fret to the 12th fret of the D string. Then we'll go to the 9th fret of the G string, and then the 10th fret of the D string. So it's the same rhythm, 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it repeats. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the last pattern, we'll end on the 7th fret of the G string, but that's the only difference. So it's 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll end on the 5th fret of the G string. And that's all we'll do on the first chorus. On verse 3, we'll play palm muted octaves. We'll jump back and forth between C octaves and D octaves. So that's C octaves on the 3rd fret of the A string and 5th fret of the G string, and the D octaves on the 5th fret of the A string and the 7th fret of the G string. And again, I'm going to kick in a little more overdrive here. All right, so we're going to do a pickup on like the 3rd beat. We're just going to strum like back and forth, down, up, down, up. So I'll count in 2 beats. We'll come in on beat 3. We'll just run through this once. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to C. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And we repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 4th beat, we'll just strum that last one time, just let it ring. So be sure to watch that cover video too. You can see how that all fits together. That's it for verse 3. Verse 4 and the 2nd chorus are the same. We're basically playing the same lead riff that we did on the first chorus. We're just going to add in some mutes on the 10th fret of the D string, kind of in between, just to fill out the space a little bit. So let's just run through this one time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, then the mutes. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Then we'll build 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and So let's go over some of that since there are some differences. Obviously it started out the same way with that riff again. Then on these palm mutes, we'll be on the 10th fret of the D string. We'll strum like down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that rhythm is... Then we'll do kind of basically like the same thing we did earlier. 3, then palm mutes again. Then on this next one, it'll be a little bit different. We'll hammer on. Then we'll go to the 8th fret on the B string and the 8th fret on the E strings. Like back to our mutes. Then again, we'll go down to the 7th fret. And we'll kind of just like build here. You could just build 8th notes if you want. So we're going 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... Yeah, why don't we run through this verse one last time all together? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, and out. 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... Here we go. So that's our riff for verse 4 and also the second time through the chorus. On the interlude, we'll strum some big chords. Here's what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go ahead and go over how to do that. So we'll start off with a C over E chord. So that's just like a C, and then I'm going to put my pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string. We'll strum all the strings, so that way we're getting that low E string in there. 2, 3, 4. Just let that ring for 4 beats. Then we'll go to an F add 9. So we're going to keep the pinky here on the 3rd fret of the high E string. First finger on the B string, 1st fret. Middle finger on the G string, 2nd fret. Ring finger on the D string, 3rd fret. And then we're going to use the thumb down here on the 1st fret of the low E string. We're trying to mute the A string, so... And we'll strum everything. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just nice big chords. Then we'll go to a G suspended. We'll strum 8th notes, 1 measure. 2, 3, 4. And a G, 1, 2, 3, G suspended. Yeah, so I'm sure you guys get that part. That's not too hard. Just C over E, F add 9, G suspended, G suspended again. That's all for the interlude. On verse 5, we'll play some big octaves. We're going to kind of be jumping back and forth between C octaves, D octaves, E octaves, and F octaves. Now the tab is pretty helpful for this part if you find you're having trouble with it. We're going to have this kind of underlying rhythm of down, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, down. That's kind of like the foundation for everything, but there'll be some little variations here and there. So I won't spend too much time on this part. The cover video, again, you can watch that too. That'll help with the rhythm. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide up. Up to E. Yeah, so that part would obviously be really confusing to like go over every single rhythm. So, I mean, you guys can kind of watch that a few times, repeat what I did, or you could always simplify it some if you wanted to. But that's all we'll do on verse 5 and the refrain. And that brings us to the last part of the song, the instrumental. Now this part's really tough, but it does sound really cool. I didn't get to play guitar much, like hardly at all, the past 2 months while I was renovating this room. Now that I'm getting back into it, my fingers are really sore, but I'm going to do my best to get through this part. It just has a lot of big bends that feel really uncomfortable right now. All right, so here we go. We're going to start off on the 15th fret of the high E string. I'll just run through it first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's spend some time going over this part because I do want to teach you guys how to play this really well. So we'll start off on the 15th fret of the high E string, and we'll strum this. The rhythm will be like 1 and 2 E, or bum. Then we'll go to the 13th fret of the B string with the first finger, and the 15th fret of the G string with the ring finger, and we'll bend up. And then we'll just basically strum back and forth 16th notes. It's like 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Okay, then we'll go up to the 18th fret of the B string and the 20th fret of the G string, and we'll do the same thing. We'll bend. And we'll go down to the 17th and 9th and bend. Okay, then we'll go to the 15th fret of the B string. We'll go back and forth between 15 and 17, so it's like 1. So again, that would be like 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and. And we'll go down to the 13th fret of the B string, 15th fret of the G string. We'll bend again, 1 E and 2. Then up to the 17th and 19th again, and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and. And notice on that 17th and 19th fret, we kind of like reinstate the bend again. So it's like, and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2. Then we go down to 15 and 17 and 3 E and 4 E and. Then this last part, we'll do a bend, staying on the 15th and 17th again. Then we'll hit the 15th fret of the B string and then bend again. So that part altogether would be like. And we'll end on the 13th and 15th frets, and we'll bend again, just one last bend. Whew. All right, let's run through this instrumental one last time. This hurts. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. All right, so that's going to be it for this tutorial. Don't forget there's a tab, a Helix patch, and that cover video all listed down in the description. You guys can check those things out. Huge thanks to the patrons. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.